retake. Small area. It's gonna be tough. They swing. It's ready to converge. Once that Brim smoke goes down, it doesn't even need it.
Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT and A Challengers League between the team of the famous Ludwig with some incredible players, Shoify, versus the underdogs. Together we are terrific. This match, my friends, will be insane.
Otoshima, that's going to watch it with the ghost. Sharkar getting ready at the ready once the switch gets tapped. And here's the crossfire setup.
Oh, wow. Already an explosive start. As TWT. Oh, the spike down all the way at the end. Gets recovered there by Will, but Oshima has an angle above him. Some support there from, I think that's Kanpeki on the other side of the pyramid.
Last player standing.
Good patience out of Otoshima, but finally gets punished. Mame pushes into him and closes the door. So this seems like a secure location for TWT to play.
Yeah, and Vic's in a tough spot too.
Spike
and now
planted.
they put up the wall to even cover the double doors and the left side. So everybody can really focus on the right. Gonna be very difficult for Vic to try to win this and clutch a 1v3.
See if he can do it though. He's got the element of surprise. And Will injured. Kanpeki basically bleeding out. And there is one headshot for Vic, checking the flank, but he doesn't know. There's no one there. And now time is running out. He's putting some shots down and he gets discovered, wanting to go down with the ship, see how many kills he can take in the process. Just shooting at the path behind Mame. Kanpeki not gonna swing till the last moment. And
So a lot of that action is gonna be counted down on the line of sight that you have from MADA on Bin at first.
hey, Will gonna come into contact soon. There's the clash right on the other side of the smoke. And hello, good morning to Otoshima and TWT, just on a tear already. They were discovered early, but MXS only found an L at the end. 1v4 in the round. Better watch out. And I think Vic senses danger in the air. Says, good luck, Brock. It's all up to you. Will dashes in. TWT just have to deal with some utility on entry, and they're clearing things together, but maybe a multi-kill opportunity for someone like Brock and Vic. There's the double. And 3 removed out of TWT. Finally, a round that MXS can start on a good foot on.
And to rotate
30
for the
seconds
last
left.
the two players on the mid side is coming towards B, and it's going to make it very difficult for it to get there. We're terrific to get anything done. Maybe it could surprise some kills here and there, but with the spike being out in the open towards ladder, instantly pulls out a Hunter's Fury that's going to hit these players. They're pushing.
Oh, the timing on the swing with Vic and MADA. It's 2 again for this Viper. An absolute menace. TWT, they've played in that A hallway before, and what a read out of Brock. If it wasn't going to be the op, it was going to be the Hunter's Fury. They caught TWT in a corner. Now with only 2 remaining. And the spike not in their hands. Kanpeki goes on a journey and comes out with nothing. So Mame's going to try and keep the weapon. And wow, even get some picks on some people who are getting a little greedy.
Yeah, it's 1 HP though, and you got plenty of money for MXS. I love they're going on a hunt here. Mame at least has a lot of util in his hands to try to stay alive, and there you go.
Timeout. Timeout.
It forces TWT to push towards the B site.
There's a lot of weight on Brock's shoulders. He's the only one on the side, and Vic tries to help him out. They both fall together. The TWT taking different angles this time. Going through mid. Still need to collect the spike, but you know, Kanpeki has some work to do to cover their back. Now 11 seconds left. The plant will go down. Now Neuro Theft from Mame in the 3 versus 2. Where is this op from MADA? It's coming from mid. Flya gets taken care of on the flank. That's 3 for Will this round. And TWT just have to close out.
Yeah, especially when the camera sees MADA here. So switching out to the Vandal, unfortunately cannot win that 1v1 against Kanpeki, but again.
They've synced up on utility, and MXS wiped the floor with TWT in their spawn. But how does TWT react to MADA being in this position? Well, I guess they're just not going to care, because Will opens up with a double kill hanging off the wall. Brock plays at the back of the site and has held his own. Now 2 kills for Brock, waiting for reinforcements. They have arrived. It's a 2 versus 3, and TWT just can't stop the man at the back. It's Brock. Now TWT don't even have a spike anymore.
but this still is a great opportunity for a backstab after.
Okay. Oh, Neptune
early.
went check-in, found out the wrong way. Heard someone talking, wanted to hear what was up, but MXS, what is up? Is this spike being planted at A? And already MADA in a forward position, eyes on the A hallway. TWT even maybe getting spotted. At least Will gets spotted by the owl drone. Now Will is just gonna bounce away. You thought A hallway was all, I mean, controlled by TWT, but Kanpeki pushed up, got picked, because Vic is playing in spawn.
Timeout.
Respect that, play for the retake with the rest of the reinforcements from TWT. We're all just gonna funnel through one side. No mid flip. Maybe for someone like Pancakes, he's thinking about it though, but TWT don't want to waste any time. The Viper wall comes down, and so does the flash, I think, from Neptune. And it goes back and forth. MXS have set their eyes on one doorway and just bowled down all the pins of TWT's retake. And Pancakes is the last survivor, no longer. That's 3 for Vic that round.
The attack will have on the defense, and he's actually set up for mid control. MXS changing gears, initiating and engaging towards the A site.
Yeah, this is a fast hit out of MXS. MADA is wasting no time. Got eyes on the door. Dip, dive, and dodge. At least goes 1 for 1. As MXS still have some worries of TWT at the back, especially Will as the op. But now that MXS have established Vic on the site, like planted, this Viper's pit is huge. TWT can try to take angles around it, but it's difficult. Look who's lurking. It's Odashima also in A hallway. It's gonna be such a tough round for TWT. All the wind in the sails of MXS, who were 5 rounds in a row in this half. A few rounds away from taking the first map, but TWT...
1 enemy remaining.
Just going toe-to-toe, and MXS...
Match point.
Blocking sight. Players to set up on the anchor hold.
Such an awkward time with that Viper bubble coming up, and MXS just
down
getting mowed
A.
down. It was just an interesting call, and unlucky timing. MADA just clipped. Their wings are clipped. As soon as they dash in, the rest were like, oh, I guess we might as well go. MADA started it. And now that'll be a surviving round out of TWT. But MXS were just that close from closing it out.
Or MXS are like, oh, let's just run fast again. They're not ready for it. So this time we can just close the map.
Spike down
All right,
A.
no traps in their way this time. Well, as maybe Fly wanted to come out and flash something. He's down, but MXS haven't given up hope yet. MADA waits for the Viper wall to drop his fuse on the other side. MXS converge, hopefully on the right with MADA, but now their focus is on that A hallway door, and hearing Kanpeki run around. Now the Blade Storm is popped out of MADA. And TWT are at the back of their site. Just playing for the retake, I guess, but Neptune lurking around one of the pyramids. MADA watches the flank. TWT have rifles. Even a knife out of Neptune, and well, they get surprised by MADA, who claims through this round, hoping to set up MXS for match point and map win. But it's Brock with the finishes and MXS with the win.
That ends up being too clean for MXS in that last round. We mentioned it, right? They wanted to play slow on the previous round. They got owned by Util. They were rushed into executing.
MADA. No boombot. They got paint shells, they got satchels, and Neptune reacts just in time. So much damage! The double paint shells make it 3 for Will! Oh my god, MXS got blown up!
To try something different, right? Maybe trying to figure out where the KJ Util is, trying to walk through for that info. Okay.
Okay. Was trying to teleport out, just got smoked at Sand Mound. So now an opening. The MXS are trying to work with 2 on the site. MADA with 3. He is on something today. On a tear. MXS ready to plant a retake. Will ensue in a little bit. They're coming.
What is going on? How does he get an entry with 3 ghost kills? On top of that, because they got that first kill onto Pancakes, the C's was thrown a little bit too early. So that really didn't allow for TBT to hold an anchor.
A little outlaw action from Mame. Seeing just what he can do on Breeze with this. bit tougher in how small this site is, you know, compared to these. But Brock,
Enemy
missing
remaining.
that flash, but Mummy is still doing work. I don't think this is really confusable, but see how many bodies he can stack up. Loses that to Flya and MXS. Take the anti-eco. MADA keeps eyes on ropes, ready to converge. Once that
remaining.
Brim smoke goes down, it doesn't even need it. MADA lights up 3.
Knows this Timmy right away, and that engages that top T right into the A side. Showstopper on the feet of Kempeki, and goodbye, A side is open.
Right where the sun don't shine.
Spike down A.
MXS with an explosive opening to A. But TWT seemed a bit ready. They had someone at the top ropes, and Mame needed more help in that moment. But Will was coming out A stairs and now stuck until Pancakes can get position. As MXS with time on their side, just need to be careful once the Brim smoke goes down, but Vic can now just use this Omen one as cover. Either way, MXS have all their bases covered. MADA about to run into Pancakes, and man, MADA is just untouchable. Until now, I guess. Still, a win's a win for MXS. Will just doesn't have time to clear 2 people and defuse the spike.
Timeout.
MXS will take a minute to see who could come through baby door, but now pivoting over to B, exploding into is MADA. And of course the crash from Brock, getting early info. You got the Brim smokes at every entryway, a showstopper right in the middle of the whole squad. Will comes out dry, and MXS up by 1, but this is just so much commotion. Somehow they still got the plant down, probably thanks to Gecko utility. Mame with the op is somehow getting value in this tiny area. Make it 2. He's doing more than enough. And to secure the round is the lockdown from Mame.
1 enemy remaining.
Over again, really. They had to fight this back. There you go, after these picks.
Timeout.
Since MXS like to hit A so fast and so aggressive, I like that Pancakes has pivoted his Omen at A, trying to teleport into rubble and pressure it down, but MXS go anywhere but there, so the gamble doesn't pay off for TWT, but MXS, they just can't see nothing. Where they try to use the Gecko to obscure TWT, and everyone's falling like flies.
Yeah, they were trying to get control of Mountain after smoking out towards the entrance. Didn't expect that somebody was going to be on the ledge, but not. Beautifully done there by Mame.
MXS make their way onto the site as Mame hides in waterfall. The other side of smoke, there's the nightfall from Neptune.
Spike planted.
Forcing MXS. Their backs against the corner, and the Prowler from Neptune. But MXS are coming out on top. There's so many smokes. It's coming down on quick reactions. But as that clears, Will with 3 does amazing work for TWT, but the job is not done. 1 versus 3. As Brock just has to keep the spike and the round alive for MXS. Neptune knows where he is. Haunt is thrown, the swing happens, and great timing out of TWT. Chilling on the other side of the smoke, ideally would like to see some bodies to use the sniper on, but once that clears, Mame has been impactful in the past. MXS with the plant. Pretty injured though is MADA, and they're just all stacked on the side. TWT starting to surround them, popping in. Will Showstopper gets 2. MXS wiped almost immediately, huddled up. I wonder if Neptune is gonna realize that, or at least now MXS break off, has to deal with Neptune.
30 seconds left.
Pancakes with 2. TWT on ankles. Great takes apart MXS, but MADA with 3 tries to save the round. He has the showstopper.
Last player standing.
Thinks one could be
One
at the
enemy
staircase,
remaining.
chooses
Spike
the wrong
down
one,
A.
but ends up with a W at the end. 13 seconds left. It's a 1v1. Mame has the
seconds
ult,
left.
misses the shot. MADA knows. He has to go for the plant. Doesn't hear Mame stomping away quite yet. And he swings, and in it's the ace for MADA. TWT position revealed, and that will be Brimstone Vic Smoke. Forcing TWT to swing, at the same time, but I'm covering all their angles.
Down you go.
But still, maybe a successful hit. TWT, they've been winning every pistol so far, but this is quite close. Now the C's, as Flya stuck against Snade, at least he still
30
lives.
seconds left.
Otoshima at the A stairs has his impact known. And MXS may just take pistol. depending on how they can deny this plant. And I'm surprised Pancake still has a head after climbing up that rope against Brock. Don't even try it again, bro. But smoke at the back, time running out. TWT go over the plant, and it's the crunch out of MXS to take pistol. Aggro there on Rubble for MXS, but sure scaring the heck out of TWT, but it was really scared as Fly. A Vic. What? The Quadra? And no one punishes him. No one even, well, a slight sneeze went on to Vic, but just annihilated that round for TWT. Vic wants the ace, and the spike is on the other side of that smoke. And Pecky has to deal with that. Gecko Flash manages to live, and no ace for Vic.
So the name of the game right now for MXS is to play the retake, which they definitely could with the orbital strike and this phantom and the rifles. And then Pecky, is the one that's going to be trying to play.
Neptune just had to commit, sacrifice himself for the plant, and is successful before the orbital strike could take him out. And MXS want to follow up quickly. Cage is up. MXS blocking off TWT from seeing their own spike, and TWT are losing bodies left and right. And the defuse is being stuck by MXS. So it doesn't matter what happens. MXS take the round.
So you're just trying to punish if you can as Neptune as the rest are trying to make noise towards the A site. We're out at least for that first one.
30 seconds left.
The pick is something TWT can work with, but Neptune going first with the spike. And now you got the Molly on top of it. At least Will still go in, make entry like you said.
One enemy remaining.
Spike going down, and Will is salvaging this somehow for TWT when this round looked lost. He may just pull a miracle out of his hat, and he'll need it because he's at 3 HP. Gonna play nowhere even near the site as MXS only have Odashima to depend on, at least know where Will has escaped to. Gonna use the camera to bait out the shot. Taps the spike. Come on, Will you bite on the bait? And Odashima just needed to sneeze on him, and then that was it. And no, almost turns and burns on Kanpeki.
Timeout.
Hard to see where this offense can
30
go.
seconds left.
Mame, it's like, oh,
Face
this
your
side looks
fear!
pretty free. Got the Nightfall hitting the back of B. Will jumps in. And no showstopper, no friends, just death. MXS picking off everyone who dares to enter B. And that clutch guy of Will not there
left.
this time to salvage the round like he did previously. So the pivot happens towards C. The plant ensues, and that gets denied.
You see how on defense they had 3 guys on that side on C? They were expecting for something to happen for them to try to get that block down, but instead they break trip. A pit comes out on the attack, and they're going in for a plant.
Yeah, cool setup by TWT. From the shadows, set up on B, make the call, no one's here, go for the pit. Good coverage on this too. MX is just trying, just put trickle damage around. It's been tough for MXS to find a good opening. They have people on almost every door, but TWT are just all stacked in this pit. Now the spike is planted. Vic knows there's just someone right on the other side of this. Knowing and hearing where the plant came from, he's gonna take the risk, but Neptune is just quicker. And TWT, they're shaken but not stirred. But now that Kanpeki went down, the pit does too. This exposes TWT, and Brock and friends of MXS
Match point.
Rubble. TWT have been pinned in their spawn quite a few times, and now they got the rolling thunder. There is nowhere that's safe, including where you just spawn. Kanpeki will fall in. TWT cut off as the BC door opens. And Pancakes has to do a 1v4 clutch to keep TWT alive. He's got to clear all the Cypher util, try to go back around, but it's over. MXS take the win.
That was amazing. It almost like I was watching Breeze all over again when they leverage an ultimate and then flood it into different angles.